Do these people not know what work-life balance is? Gotta work overtime every single day. When am I gonna be able to go home on time?
And Prochinya starts the scene with that classic post-work rant. Such drama, my dude. We instantly relate to the infinite grind. He's in survival mode, but then a step sound, indicating he is marching towards his destiny, which we hope is some good relaxation loot. Did you already drop a like to ensure Prochinya won't have more overtime today? If not, the author's gonna send him back to the office.
At least I'll be working from home soon. I'll just swallow this until then.
That's the spirit, champ. The bowl is the home office grind. Swallow this until then sounds like a foolproof plan, right? We know that swallowing tough stuff is par for the course when the goal is a good one. Looks like he's planning a little energy buff to hold on a bit longer. Let's see if his plan pays off, because the next scene already hints he found the legendary item.
Django! Whoa, the soundtrack just changed. Our Prochinya has arrived at the point of interest, the convenience store shining like a legendary loot chest in the dead of night. Look at the architecture of this place. It looks like it sells rare gear. He's ready to farm his post-battle prize against work. The lighting is dramatic. It seems like he's about to find an important NPC right now.
This!
Whoa, Nally! The rare item has been found. It's the can, the famous Pineapple Cider. Look at the skin on this packaging. So cute. It even looks like real pineapple juice. Our Prochinya found what he needed to finish the tiring day. But hold on there, Prochinya. In Manhwa, cute packaging always hides a secret or a debuff.
It's that new alcoholic drink I've seen on TV. It looks like just a normal beverage. Who can say no to this after work?
He himself hands over the gold alcoholic drink, but his brain is in denial mode, thinking it's some magic juice. Who am I to judge? After a whole day of grind, anything that isn't pure water feels like a life upgrade. He's ready to pay and go with the flow. But fate, my friends, loves to play tricks on those who are in a good mood.
Excuse me, but does this contain alcohol?
Oh no, it's the mission-blocking NPC. Notice the clerk's smile. She's got that look of someone who just implemented a server rule and is totally relishing everyone's frustration. Professionally, of course. The dream of a relaxing drink just slammed headfirst into the alcohol barrier. The tables have turned, haven't they, Prochinya? Prepare for the debate.
Yeah, I know. This is alcohol.
Prochinya tried to play it cool like he didn't know, but he failed spectacularly. He basically yelled, "I know it's alcohol, but I want it," with that caught red-handed button. His confusion is off the charts. He's trying to argue that he knew, but it didn't matter. But the attendant is already on max security mode. This is gonna escalate, fellas. Hold on to your seats.
So?
Minors can't buy alcohol.
And then came the mercy blow, delivered with the utmost joy. The clerk didn't even blink while firing off the most offensive accusation for any young adult. He's underage. So all his effort to look mature while picking out his drink went down the drain? What a fall! Hope he brought his ID. Otherwise, the dream of pineapple cider is going to the lobby.
Oh, come on. No, it's not possible that I look like a minor. Is she serious?
Major cringe. He's offended by his own appearance. Prochinya is indignant about being classified as a beginner NPC, the kind who hasn't unlocked the adult-rated items yet. Well, he better watch out, because if the attendant is looking, it's because his looks are giving him away. Who else would be offended if they were barred for looking too young to drink?
We've had minors lie about their ages before, and we had to pay a hefty fine for it.
Oh, really? Well, I'm in a good mood, so I don't want to start a fight. Can you just bring up the purchase?
What a master play from Prochinya. He realized that arguing with an employee who already had field experience with minors is a waste of time. He plays the good move card to force the issue and avoid conflict. He wants the drink, not a situation that'll get his whole identity wiped. His bruised ego? Screw it. He wants the cider. Will his smile convince the employee to make the sale anyway? Stay tuned for the next episode. Oh snap!
check out the audacity at the convenience store counter. Both of them sporting that I did nothing wrong smirk, but the tension's thicker than my morning brew. The employee, rocking that hard grind uniform, drops a line that totally shifts the vibe of the hangout. Looks like someone here is trying to play smart, and now the bills come due, huh?
Whoa, she ain't playing around. Dropping the fine bomb right off the bat is a powerful physical argument, you feel me? The dude, rocking that good customer skin with a white shirt, realized he stepped on a landmine in the boss arena. He did a quick tactical retreat, like someone who spotted a way higher level boss and decided not to farm for now. What a masterclass in de-escalation!
Yep, kiddo, that's the side effect of rocking the eternal teen skin. The dreaded babyface curse. Those short legs and the face of someone who should still be in 5th grade. It's a permanent debuff he's been rocking since the life tutorial. Look at this detailed description of his suffering. He's admitting his weakness. I feel bad for Protinia. My height and my face have always been the iron shackles that bound me, and my curse. I am 165 centimeters tall.
Slightly below average height.
Yo, what's good, gamers? Check out the first scene of our Protinia, the GOAT, attempting the ultimate adult mission, buying a beer. But seriously, his universe absolutely loves dropping debuffs on him. Focus on the desperation. The goal was a simple quest at the convenience store, but disaster struck immediately. He drops this gem in a voice like he's about to rage quit.
I bought a can of beer here just the day before yesterday.
Then the camera gives a dramatic close-up on the frantic hunt, because apparently he didn't find the wallet. Look at the drama. Rummage, rummage. Our sound editor's quest music is officially on here. Holy smokes. Where's the required paperwork, my dude? He's looking for the legendary loot drop, the ID.
Rummage, rummage.
Our guy is so panicked, even the sound effects are screaming the action. The art is going full zoom on that empty wallet's rattling. Hold that tension, gamers, because the next bubble is the confession of a soul tormented by eternal youth.
I don't have my ID. Rummage, rummage. Did I leave it at lack?
Big fail. He just goofed and left his ID at work, and now he's got no proof he isn't some high schooler trying to skip class. His face, pure cringe maximum. At least the scan site is leaving their watermark, right? Sponsoring pure, raw panic. But hold up, the attendant NPC is showing up to deliver the final judgment.
Eu apalojo, mas eu tenho 27 anos de idade. Eu sei que eu pareço jovem para minha idade.
Protinia tried the negotiation tactic, but look at the cashier's expression. She didn't buy that lore. He's trying to use the corporate job buff as an argument, but I think his adolescent skin is speaking louder.
But I worked overtime today. I have a corporate job. Here, look, this is my company ID.
Then she drops the bomb, and the convenience store cliche is activated. Will she accept the ID badge? Stay tuned for the next panel to see the plot twist of disbelief.
Besides, I come here often.
Hello? You're the cops, right?
What was that? She thought he was an undercover cop. At least she didn't call the actual police, but the humiliation came in the form of an "I'm leaving." Protinia got permanently banned from the counter. This cashier has zero patience, zero chill. He felt more embarrassed than an NPC who forgets its programmed path. Let's see his reaction to this social disaster.
What the heck?
Clang! And there goes Protinia at the peak of his frustration, kicking a can on the floor. Kicked it. That's not the attitude of a 27-year-old. That's rage quit mode activated. But hold up, he didn't just get frustrated. He went straight into deep reflection, talking about his visual curse. Hold on to this character theory.
My cursed height and face never helped me.
Uh-oh, this isn't just a small convenience store glitch. The whole system is rigged. Dang, that's some heavy venting. My heart stat is taking damage just hearing this. We've all been judged on our starting stats, haven't we? But he's about to unpack his inventory of emotional damage, and trust me, it's all legendary tier. Hit that save point for maximum angst because we are dropping into the school-level flashback.
I'm 27 years old and I can't even buy cider without my ID? Can you believe it?
He's on the street now, looking at the scenery with that melancholic late-day light. It's the moment we realize his life is a speed run of social awkwardness. And he reinforces the point, 27 years old, but looks like a teenager. This drama will be long. Get your tissues ready. Or your memes, whatever's easier.
It's always been like this.
Droop. He really lost his spark. That's the face of someone who got a droop. He really lost his spark. That's the face of someone who got a permanent genetic nerf. The narrator is dropping the final verdict now, and the vibe is grim, folks. I thought it'd just be a failed shopping trip, but it's spiraled into an existential crisis. Brace yourselves for some direct narration. No speech bubbles here. This is pure authorial venting about his personal curse.
My height and my face have always been the iron shackles that bound me. My personal curse. I am 165 centimeters tall, slightly below the average height.
And I look pretty young for my age. I've always felt insecure about looking like a child.
Back in high school, not tiptoeing around. When I did my physical exam before enlisting in the Army, no standing on tiptoes.
When I did my work health checkup, no tiptoeing involved. I don't do that anymore.
Just because I'm short and look young, if I'm not a little elf, then what am I? KKKK.
My life was never easy. The employees at the mall always recommend children's clothes to me.
The staff frequently confuses my order and serves me the kids' meal. I ordered the Mega Burger combo.
Obviously, I never even considered playing sports.
Imagine asking for a Mega Burger and getting a plate with a toy? Zero win for him. And the sports trauma, of course. No basketball game will work if you can't reach the hoop without jumping. He was clowned on even by his friends for being short. This bullying is what will lead him to the final showdown against the stinky smoke.
My friends roasting me was a daily occurrence.
I'm sorry.
I like you, but you're too short and look like a little kid.
A romantic rejection flashback. This pink-haired girl delivered the most brutal truth bomb imaginable. Protinia is all teary-eyed, and she's walking away, showing off her assets and her bomber jacket like a trophy. Jeez, all this pain, and he still has to deal with the stinky neighbor? Did the situation resolve itself? Nope, the chaos came out of nowhere.
But the most agonizing part was
the beefy neighbor who looked like a final boss gets yeeted out of the apartment with absurd violence, tumbling down the stairs. Clang! Protinia is frozen, witnessing what seems like a map glitch or an invisible player attack. He can only process the terror. Protinia, que acabou de resolver o issue politamente, é paralisado. O som de impacto ecoa. Ele não sabe quem fez, mas ele viu o Vitudo V-Neighbor, urso pardo, go offline. What a pro gamer move was that? Protinha não even see it coming. Aparentemente, seu curso pode estar prestes de ser quebrado, mas por métodos que ele nunca imaginaria. What's he gonna do now, folks? Let me know in the comments.
And here we go again, folks. The rejection drama starts early, and it's heavy, huh? Check out our Protinia's face. I am sorry. Oh no, she went for the critical hit right off the bat. No remorse.
There's no point dwelling on this now. It just makes me even more tilted.
What's up, drama addicts? Get ready for the page breakdown. Starting with that classic high school hallway vibe, where Protinia is about to take an emotional nerve. Look at our pink-haired girl over here, all stylish in that varsity jacket, rocking that casual look that hides the wildest secrets. Oh boy, she looks like someone who just finished a sneaky rendezvous and is now totally on the defensive.
I can't live like this anymore!
Whoa, he emotionally pressed F. Protinia's declaration was so heavy that even the environment shook. He can't handle the status quo anymore, guys. What did this 2-0 do to push him to this peak of despair? Did the pink-haired girl steal his girl right in front of the Supro NPC? The level of NTR enthusiast behavior that Protinia tanked was too much for his system.
It's useless to think about this now. It only makes me angrier. Dang it. All this accumulated stress just because the upstairs neighbor thinks the apartment is a smokehouse barbecue. It's the start of the revenge arc, my friends. But he's still in the AFK phase and just wants to game.
And the decision is made. He rips off that suit, which must be smelling like pure job stress, and tosses it onto the floor with a plop that perfectly captures how defeated he feels. The sanctuary is waiting, and Protinia desperately needs a sanity buff. Stat.
Time to grind some games. Yeah, buddy. Reboot the brain with some gaming. Smash that button. Let's go, go, go. You hear the press, then the whir as the rig fires up, initiating the fun farming process. Will he forget his troubles for 5 minutes? Nah, I'm calling cat.
And flash! The screen lights up, revealing the beauty. Look at the level of this dude's setup. He's buffed up for the game, and he doesn't hold back on pride. No, sir. He's spending all his cash on installments, but the setup has to be top tier, as he puts it.
Look at this! This is what I'm talking about. The highest quality gaming monitor, keyboard, and mouse, all bought on credit.
And the gameplay begins. The taps on the keyboard are the soundtrack to concentration. It's our boy feeling like the overpowered one of the server. He has a clear philosophy for success in the game, and I kind of agree, because who hasn't dreamed of having the god tier setup?
The best kind of game is the one you play with the best setup. Let's rish this stage.
Focus is 100%. The taps keep going, a frantic pace like someone about to beat the final boss. He's in the zone, fingers flying. Look at the immersion. The dude literally forgot he has an annoying neighbor upstairs. He's in a perfect gameplay bubble. Wonder how long this will last.
The game is intense, more taps echoing in the room. The virtual battle is at its peak, the screen full of effects and explosions that look fun, but definitely don't compare to the real-life drama awaiting Protinia. His focus level is set to final boss.
Just a little more. I need this loot.
That close-up on his face, the determination is palpable. He's in that zone where there's only victory or imminent defeat. But my friends, destiny has less nerfed plans for our prota.
And of course, reality came knocking. Oh no, the smell is back. That stale cigarette smoke invading the Prota's sanctuary. He stops gaming to take a breath. It's the only thing breaking his concentration. How awful. It's like the art is creating a steam effect for us to feel the drama.
Ugh, that person is smoking again. Seriously, what a drag. This is sending my sanity to the lobby. It smells like an ashtray in here, dude. Does he think he's in his own backyard or something?
Enough slacking off. Prochina gets up and we see his slippers slide. He's going to solve this the hard way, but keeping his cool, remember? It's not time to go off yet, but his patience is at its limit. Will he confront the smoking neighbor?
The smoke is constant, causing for our hero. It's pure smog in the hallway, and he questions the smoker's sanity.
They smoke from morning till night. How can someone smoke all day? How many packs does this person go through?
I hope this person's character gets permabanned from this server due to a critical lung error. There he goes. Sorry, my bad, I didn't mean it, but the stress is through the roof. I can't breathe properly. The smoke is coming in hard. This sickening annoyance makes me want the author to nerf this smoker forever.
Guess I gotta have a word with this neighbor. I'll give diplomacy one last shot, even though I already know it's probably going to devolve into a messy PvP encounter. Time to finally face the boss.
He lets out that dramatic "phoo," trying to calm down. It's time to puff out his chest and confront the situation. He mentally reminds himself not to drop an aggressive truth bomb. He needs to keep his cool, even if the situation is begging for a hard reset on his patience stat.
All right, let's do this. I'll be polite and calm. Press the doorbell slowly.
Look at this kid's hand shaking all over. Tremble, tremble. He's more scared than I was the first time I tried to tank a limited time event. He presses it with extreme caution, like he's disarming a bomb, while we wait for the door to open. This is going to be good, huh?
And swing! The door rips open with absurd speed. That wasn't a gentle tap, that was a full-on forced entry. And the face that appears, well, holy smokes. The shock is so real, the question mark and exclamation point on his face perfectly mirror my reaction right now. I knew this chill-out session wouldn't last.
I'll delete your account if you come here again. Seriously, get lost.
Whoa there, hyperbolic violence. The neighbor didn't just slam the door, he used Protinia as hallway decor. Hear that thump? That's the sound of his hopes aiding the floor. What a level of aggression. The author really cranked up the crazy dude dial.
Protinia thrown like a ragdoll, rolling down the stairs in an epic tumble. He tried to keep the peace, but instead got an aggression combo. The upstairs neighbor's smoke won't flatline you, but the downstairs neighbor definitely wants to send him to the main life lobby. What a wipeout.
Mopple Brown Bear? You are definitely strong. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I thought I was gonna share some love with the guy, but I got slammed by the door. He literally crushed my attempt at being polite, throwing out the meat I brought. What a fail. The neighbor is a true beast of strength.
Whoa there! We're already starting with an insane amount of hype. It looks like we're watching a fighting game cutscene, but the setting is a building corridor. Check out the blonde dude getting tossed around, like a ragdoll who lost their gravity buff. The sound of that tumble was enough to crack the pavement. This isn't just a neighborly spat. This is a release trailer for an epic event.
Mapo Grizzly, you're definitely strong.
And his body is in maximum vibration mode. Tremble, tremble. Bro, when the enemy makes you tremble like that, you know it wasn't the right time to rush the fight. That's a pure status nerf from critical damage. They initiated a heavy physical dialogue.
And the final blow, thwomp, thwomp. That's the sound of playtime's over. Now the character is officially going offline. Will he drop any legendary items from this fall? I doubt it. Only pain there.
Esse guou é o som perfeito para ver as pernas dele. Look at that! Esse não é uma leve lesão, meu amigo. Esse é um garantido game over. E Pratinha sendo tudo isso. Ele deve estar processando se isso é real ou glitch na Matrix.
What the heck? His legs are broken? Did he fight a real bear?
Protagonist already in shudder mode, the shivers of someone who saw too much. He's trying to convince himself that the violence he witnessed is equivalent to fighting a nasty critter. Like, chill kid, breathe. This flashback scene seems to be just to show how tanky this Manhwa's universe is.
I don't know what happened, but should I just leave?
Olha ele, Protinha tentando desbarada da situação. É o clássico herói executivo antes da encara do desafio. Mas ele sabe que há um inimigo tão insidioso quanto os fumos, folks. Os fumos.
Wow, what a contrast. From absolute chaos to birdie peace. Chirp, chirp. What a chill scene. Like the little birdies are just there, singing, living their best life, totally oblivious to our protagonist's existential crisis. It's Mother Nature telling us, relax, the smoke won't get you if you've already logged out. Good luck with that, Protinia.
No, I can't give up.
And he found the motivation. Buff. The clenched fist. The clench in the meat package. My God, this is prime beef. The guy got the legendary bribery item. If this doesn't open the door, the neighbor is a soulless NPC for sure.
Audio perfeito.
Now that's what I call a real main quest, folks. The fear of getting cancer is stronger than any street fight we've seen before. The enemy here is invisible, but the dot, damage over time, is constant. Let's see if the meat strategy resolves this neighborhood side quest.